Hello and welcome everyone, this is Rowan from Playerk Gaming, and today we're back in SimplePlanes for the probably final episode of the series in which we're building a multi-role fighter. Today I want to add computer-assisted flight, if I even can, and possibly PSM. If that doesn't work, I will kind of just skip this video and go on to the topic of the next video, which is going to be turning this multi-role fighter into having a multi-role version and other versions which would be employed by different parts, such as the Navy, Air Force, and Army. So the Navy version might be able to VTOL and would have anti-boat weaponry, and the Air Force version would have more air-to-air weaponry. Stuff like that. Oh. Can we take out this drone? Or tutorial plane, actually. Got him. Oh yeah, and I also have a mod that adds aerial tankers, like refueling. It is really cool. Eventually, I actually want to have this plane have a probe, which we can add today, which will let us refuel aerially. Well, let's get right on with the video. I think first I want to try using PSM, which is post-stall maneuvers. Lets you do kind of crazy stuff that you would see on GuyFolk SP's channel, which I linked in the previous video. First of all, to do this, I'm going to try using a, a gyroscope. Because these are very powerful and don't really care about what direction your engines are pointing in. Let's see if I can get this to work. Is activation group 8, so I'm going to deactivate that, so PSM will be on 8 if this works. I don't know why I'm getting such low frame rates. Might be OBS, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. If I activate 8, will that do anything? It will definitely fix the yaw. Like, it should be able to let it properly yaw. Actually, I think it's audio orienting. Let's get that fixed, because we don't want it to automatically do stuff. We want it to be unstable. It should be able to yaw much better on the ground. I don't even have any engine power right now. Pitch. Yeah, the pitch is pretty strong. Let's take off with full afterburner so we don't take as long taking off. Deactivate PSM. Way. And reactivate PSM. So this makes me roll while I'm pitching, which I don't want. My rolling, not affected. Yaw should be affected. Which... So, yeah, gyroscope is a bust. It is doing nothing. So we need to find a new solution. Let's see what we can do. I was thinking parachutes, but I don't think that's gonna work. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do PSM. So let's do the refueling probe. Maybe the retractable one. It's really confusing. This doesn't look like a refueling probe. Well, let's stick it on the nose anyway. That is off to the side. There we go. And also add some smoke trail nozzles. These will allow us to look really, really cool in flight. So we will put one... Actually, I just had an idea. If we put them on the missiles somehow, we could have missiles that emit smoke. But I don't think we'll be able to do that. So we'll just do a setup like... this. Oh, no, never mind. This will not work. We'll need to fix the one at the back. So the one at the back will go maybe here. We'll have two at the back. There we go. And then I've heard that you have to use trim 1 to change its colors. We'll make these ones orange. And these ones can be blue. Actually, no, I just had an idea. These are gonna be yellow. I'm pretty sure that's activation group 1. That looks pretty weird. Okay, so let's see if these work. Yeah, that works pretty well. We just need maybe a bit of a lighter blue and change the activation groups to 4. I don't know if I already have something as 4. Let's see. Nope, nothing as 4 already. That isn't these, of course. Perfect. Whoops. And the ones back here will be 4 as well. That should work. Now, we don't have any lighter blue, so I guess that's gonna have to work. Let's see. All we have right now is a probe for refueling and some smoke. So we haven't really gotten anything productive done for our plane so far. Let's add the retractable probe here. And how does this retract? I think it uses an activation group. Yeah. Let's have that as 5. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now if we just move it off to this side. Just sink it in here. There we go. So now if we hit 5, we can aerially refuel. Perfect. Or we have some nice wing and tail smoke. There we go. Nice. That's pretty cool. We put those away and activate 5 and get ready to aerially refuel. Let's see if we can do the aerial refueling mission. So if we go to mod levels, air-to-air refueling, we might be able to get an aerial refueling with this plane here. Let's see, where is our tanker? Right up here. 5 and 4. Oh no, 5 and 4. Now we can see kind of better where our plane is. Although that may just be an excuse. Pull out the wind smoke. We have our drug open. We have to up our speed a bit. Away the wing smoke. Anchor's fast. Oh, there he is. No, our aircraft is way too unwieldy for that. Okay, so now we're going to have to... First of all, I noticed a weird fuel issue. This is on 2. Okay, but I didn't click 2, so I don't think that was a problem. So now we need computer-assisted flight, which I'm going to attempt to do. I'm going to try to get pitch right now. So I'm going to save that as pitch. Let's see how that works. It pitches up and it pitches down. Oh, I see. They gave me less fuel for my plane. So I had to refuel. Let me just get out my gun in here. Remove the issue. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay. So now we have this. Now we need to go into here and change the control surface from pitch to, it should be angle of attack. I'm pretty sure the O is also capitalized. Angle of attack. Asterisk 20 for now. And we'll do the same here. Okay, well, this should work. And it doesn't. Oh, one of them has to be inverted. Okay. If we invert this one. Go back to the sandbox. Oops. Okay. So it looks like this is not working at all. Well, it looks like it's working, it's just doing that. Don't know how to fix it. Let me do some research. After a lot of fiddling, I am back. I have made the funky tree system back here. You might be able to see more control surfaces. And here you can see the canards are much larger. The wings back here are actually symmetric, whereas these are flat bottoms. So we're getting a lot more lift on the front because our little bombs down here are very heavy, which is making it very difficult for the autopilot to work because it just wants to nosedive. Well, not fully nosedive, but it doesn't stay very level. So you see, if I press 7, which is the activation group for autopilot, it goes into autopilot mode. So you see, it's climbing just that teeniest bit. The roll, if I try to roll, it'll roll back like that. And yeah. Now I can do this. That's it for my tanker. I'm gonna try and get this guy with the guardian. Only problem with the guardians, you have to keep them in the ring. They're not fire and forget. So rotor prototype, I made this one. It should be really easy to shoot down. Not very manageable. There we go. Rotor guardians. Good thing we still have long-range air-to-air missiles, which you can't lock onto the tanker. So let's go to a right final approach. Go back to here. There's the target up here. You know, 89 kilometers, that was where we were before. This guy here. Another missile way. Another drift down. We are destroying everything. Does not look like there's any more air targets. Which means I'm actually going to do a bit of a weapon switch. You might remember from the video where we put all the armament on. We put 4 long-range air-to-air missiles, 4 blaze missiles, lots of bombs, 2 guardians. And of course our cannon and fuel tanks. But I prefer using the guardians. So I'm going to take it off here. Put one of these missiles on. Like that. Then use more guardians. There. So now instead of 2 long-range air-to-air missiles, or 4 long-range air-to-air missiles and 2 guardians, we have it switched, where we have 4 guardians and 2 long-range air-to-air missiles. You really think about it, this thing is very, very well equipped. 4 air-to-ground missiles, 6 air-to-air missiles, heck ton of bombs, external fuel. This thing is really armed. It's almost like an F-16. With afterburning engines, too. So, final look at our multi-role fighter. We've got quick retracting gear, 6 air-to-air missiles, aerobatic smoke, external fuel tanks, autopilot. The autopilot isn't quite as good as the in-game wing leveling mode, unless if it's planes like this, because then it just does that. Let's see if we can take out a whole bunch of targets with all of our armament. Let's go for some air units first. There's enemies back here. Let's see what they are. Experimental aircraft. Twin prop. The twin prop is very far away. So I'm gonna nip that with a long-range air-to-air missile. There's that. Grab some guardians and go for this one. Really not gonna need a long-range air-to-air missile. That one's very far away. Fire that one. Oh, there's an air unit up here. I'm pretty sure that's it's a tanker. Let's see. Oh, there's an air unit over here. And probably that's the guardians. I don't know where that guardian missile went. Right there. Ooh, dodged it. That's not nice. Let him get past us. Getting behind us so we take out enemies. There's a plane sniper Valkyrie over here, but you can't take those things out. They're like Mach 3 constantly. What is this? That's the tanker. Now where did that twin prop go? What's this? Valkyrie? Yep. That twin prop. Oh, is this here? Yeah. It's within range. Weird. I have a feeling my guardians are going into the ocean. Oh, too close. I'm going to use my guardians then. I do not think I'm gonna be able to get him. I'm full on out of missiles. I can try with my cannons, but I don't have a flight stick. Ground mode will use the blaze missiles on the USS Time. Over here. We'll go this way for the carrier or escort. Right over here. I'm gonna go for the destroyers first. I'm not very worried about their SAMs, because I have flares. I'm worried about their guns. They're pretty accurate with them. They're within lock-on range of my missiles, so you can one take out a destroyer. No. Let's go for this one with the cannon. Destroyer down. Now I'm gonna use my carpet bombing on the USS Beast. Any hits? No. Back with the cannon. That's a weird sound. Ooh. We're gonna need to... Ooh. Yeah, I'm out of fuel. I was wondering why I was going so slow. There you go. Alright. Parachute. Hope for the best. My plane cannot float. No, it can go underwater, it just can't float. And it wouldn't be a good idea to go underwater because, it's not a submarine. So, that is this multi-role fighter. Now, this is the end of the multi-role fighter. But in the next episode, we will be making a not so multi-role fighter. We'll be taking this plane itself, giving it different roles. We'll give it an Air Force role for dogfighting, a light attack or a medium attack aircraft for getting ground units, a long-range bomber, light bomber, I mean, a anti-ship or anti-submarine warfare, one of these plane. I don't know, words aren't working for me right now. Which should be super fun. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Of course, if you disliked it, give it a dislike and put in the comments why you didn't like it. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.